Hello guys, my name is Scott. I'm here to do a review on the Mattel roaravoar triceratops, so let's get started. So first up, let's talk about the paint job. The paint job here is pretty good. It's not my most favorite paint job of Mattel's toy line, but it's pretty much a little bit better than some of the other paint jobs probably from Mattel's line, but yeah. I love the paint job. Second, the detailing. The detailing on this figure is pretty nice. I love it. It's pretty nice. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Oh, sorry about this, guys. I want to tell you this story about when I first got this. When I first got this figure, I was planning on keeping it in its package, but Mom threw it in the trash. But it's alright. It doesn't matter really to me. So, I mean, I like collecting their boxes. So yeah, I mean, I don't have its box anymore. So I don't have its box now. So yeah. Next is the flaws. The flaws on this one is that the head's too small, its size is too small, and the tail's way too long. But besides all the flaws they gave you there, it's fine. The size for this figure should be the size of the action attack Stegosaurus. So yeah. Next up it's number 4. So what's about the action feature? Its action feature is to ram up, and it's awesome, and the sounds are good. It's great sounds, and now let's get to the comparisons. First up is the Attack Pack Green Velociraptor. My favorite, which one looks better is this one. The reason I like this one over this one is because this one, it has a pretty boring pose. It's not a boring pose. It's just I don't like this pose because it's not good for playability. Kids won't be able to, because it won't be able to like stand like a normal velociraptor. It's gonna be stuck in this crouching pose. But, whatever, it's a nice figure still. Oops. Next up is the Battle Damage Blue. What I think about this is that this is actually pretty cool together, even though the Triceratops is way too small, and this is actually in scale. So, yeah. Next up is the Battle Damage Tyrannosaurus. See, this one's paint job is okay. I think this Triceratops paint job is way better than that, but which one's better? I think it's this one. I think this one's better, because I think this one has a lot more detail than this figure. Next up is the roaravoar Allosaurus, my first ever Mattel toy I ever got. And I like this one, I think, more. Even though the tongue's not painted in the above the mouth is not painted, and the teeth look okay, and I guess the head could be like a little bit like it does kind of look cartoonish, because in the Jurassic Fall Kingdom of the Allosaurus I think had a more of a thinner skull than this. This actually has a wider skull. But yeah. And the other problem or the feet positions. This thing fell 3 freaking times. And it's ridiculous. One of the times it fell off my shelf, and it still works. But this shows you how bad the feet positions are. Because wherever you have it, this thing's gonna top over any minute. So yeah, that's why I picked this over this. I mean, you know what? Fine, I'll just pick this over this one because this one's just there. Next up is the roaravoar Baryonyx, my second roaravoar. And which one looks better is this one, because this one has a way more accurate paint job, and it's nice. I mean, even though this one I think is more detailed than this Baryonyx, I think Baryonyx wins over this Triceratops. And here's the sounds for this one too. Next up is the roaravoar Stratosaurus, the one I got today, now. This one's gonna have to lean on Triceratops. This one doesn't stand too well. So, which one I think is better is this one. This one is a awesome paint job compared to this. But, the problem I have with this one is that the feet, it can't really stand, so, This is still a cool figure to Stratosaurus. This is still a cool Triceratops though, but, Here's the sound for the Stratosaurus. What I loved about this one over the Allosaurus and Baryonyx was that, in the Metriacanthosaurus, is how this one's mouth is closed. Unlike the Baryonyx, Metriacanthosaurus, and Allosaurus. But they were still cool. This one's better though, because the jaw opens to make it roar, instead of just the mouth being open always, and then you push a button and it closes. That doesn't make sense, so this makes more sense. Man, this guy's gonna have a problem standing. Next up is the roaravoar and Ankylosaurus, another herbivore I have. One I think is better is this one because of all the detailing. The paint job's nice and the action feature's nice. This one's even cooler though because its head moves. See, its head moves. And this one's done. I mean, this head does move, but it's just a wobbly head. It's still cool though. Next up is my other roaravoar. It's my last roaravoar I have, and that's the Petrosaur. And I think this one's way cooler because it has an awesome paint job and everything about it just nicer. Even though I still like this one. Don't get me wrong, I love this figure. I just love this one more. Next up is the Action Attack Carnotaurus. And again, I think this one's way better because it's just better. I mean, you know what? No. These two have great detail. They're both tied to detailing, but scale-wise, I think this is okay because this is way too small. This is a snack size for this Carnotaurus. Even though Triceratops would be bigger and just like beating Carnotaurus up, but here this is just a snack size for this Carnotaurus. This is ridiculous. You know what? Look at this. I mean, really. And last but not least, it's another Mattel figure that's actually out of scale. It's the Opposable Indoraptor. You can see what's wrong with this, right? This is just way too big. This is small. This should be bigger. This should be small. But, these are great figures. These are also tied with detailing. These are all really good detailing. So, yeah, that's it for this review. So, please comment, like, and subscribe. Bye!